Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast.
Now, one thing that I wanted to talk about first, and I thought this was interesting, Deebo Samuel's contract cap details. This is per Lombardi himself. Put this out there. Listen to these cap numbers. It's got a void year. So even though it's a 3-year extension, you're adding those 3 years onto his one rookie deal, but then you're adding a void year. So you're spreading the cap hit over 5 years. So here are the numbers. This year, $6.7 million. It was at 5, not a big deal. Next year, 9.1 million, still not a lot. 2024 is the big bump. Jumps up to 29 million. 2025, 24.7 million. Then the void year, 2026, 7.1 million. So any instant reaction to your feelings on this cap and kind of what to take away from it?
John, I no longer pay attention to the cap. I let the Parag Marate and those guys. I encourage the 49er faithful to no longer pay attention to the cap because for some reason the 49ers figure things out, right? They figure out ways how to restructure, okay? And so listen, Deebo's here. That's all I care about. He's here. He's here for 3 more years. He has that option year. Look, right at this point, I'm just ecstatic. I don't want to break down the cap. You can break down the cap. I'm happy about what it is. The guy got paid. He's getting what, 41 million, I think, super fully guaranteed. You can get up to 58.1 million guaranteed. Like this guy did exactly what he said he did. He doesn't have to go out there and prove it again. So now Deebo can play free and be Deebo. That's what I like.
Love it, man. And, you know, it's interesting. You compare his numbers versus the other wide receivers that were represented by the same agent. This is what I thought was interesting. A.J. Brown got the most per year. DK Metcalf got the most in total guarantees. Deebo got the most in fully guaranteed. So there you go. Figure all those things out. I'm just happy we got him and excited for what he is and what he's going to be around for. But he's not the only wide receiver making news today. Actually, he's one of 3 wide receivers that kept showing up today. And before we jump into the fight, I want to talk Danny Gray.
Let's talk about him.
He has been he came in red hot. Rookie minicamp, fire. Best player on the field, tweaked his hamstring, missed minicamp. Then he comes out not playing well. Got buried with the 3s. But today he finally started to show out. 2 gigantic bombs. Is Gray? Can we start to get excited about Gray? Is it time to?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, he's a rookie.
Yeah.
And you know he's going to make the team. Somebody had a nerve to tell me. I'm trying to get them to come out of the homer because I can't remember who it was. If I remembered who you were, I definitely would have called you out. I just can't remember who it was. Too many people we know had a nerve to tell me, John, that Danny Gray isn't going to make this roster. And I was like, what's that stuff you be smoking? Look, he's supposed to struggle. These are installments that he has to get used to. Now he's going up against 1s and 2s and 3s, DBs, professional guys. And so today he has his best day in camp. And I mean, when I say best day, it's like he never had a bad day after the type of day he had today. Now, I don't know if it's because Javarius Ward had a maintenance day or what, but Danny Gray was eating and feasting today in minicamp. And it all started and him taking reps and kickoff returns. And after that, his mojo came back. And then after that, his confidence grew. And then after that, he just started beating my boy, Ambry Thomas, bad.
Man, speaking of, you know, Ambry Thomas, he's been on the back end of a lot of these big plays, which we saw last year whenever he got his chance. It had to build up. I don't think anybody's projecting Ambry Thomas to be a starter this year. But by some camp reports, Diamador Lenore has been playing above him, which is playing above him.
And he's been playing outside. So a lot of us thought that they'll slide him over into the inside. No, he's been playing predominantly outside. So kudos to man. Look, I don't know what's going on with Ambry. I feel like he's in his head, but I tell you what, he's going to get this year to get acclimated to the game. I feel like, and you know, Ambry Thomas is going to be the Brandon Ayuk of the defense this year. I'll leave it at that.
I like that.